I am. I am. I am the essence of everything that I want to create, which I am currently under the illusion that it will only be found when the circumstance of my life changes. If I embody the essence of who I think I would be when that circumstance shows up, that becomes the creative source of energy which allows, with discipline, for it to show up over time. I am extremely fascinated by the concept of conscious life creation, and I continue to study and experiment with it. In many of these resources, the writer or the coach talks about how you need to become the person who has what you want. How the way I interpreted it was that I had to become this different personality and develop these different traits which I currently don't have. In hindsight, this came from a lot of place of insecurity and lack, that I'm currently not this person and I don't have these things and I need to become someone else in order to get what I want. I had a shift in this perception after I heard Peter Crone talk about this in his free resource on manifestation. He talks about how it is the joy of revealing the essence of who you already are, which means these are aspects of yourself that you haven't turned online yet, which means you haven't tapped into them yet, but it's already a part of you. So all your dreams and desires that come from that place is an attempt to experience and embody those aspects of yourself. Who you think you would be when that circumstance, when that thing, when that person shows up in your life, that is what you actually want to experience. And the best part is, you already have access to that part of you. It's already a part of you. You can turn it on online right now and access it right now. In fact, accessing it right now and being that essence or being that person, that actually becomes the creative source of energy, that becomes your source of energy in order to do the things or to show up or to take the action that you need to do for it to show up over time. Right? Even when the circumstance shows up, or the person shows up, or the thing shows up, the person you would have become, that would be the real win. This takes a lot of pressure out of focusing on what is it that you want on the outside and shifts the focus inward on who you are being in this journey of getting what you want. It could be the money, the relationship, the finances, the travel, the things that you want. Instead of focusing on these things, who are you being on this journey of creating all these things for your life? So it takes a lot of pressure off the outside and puts a lot of peace and calm and happiness on your inside. The old paradigm was about going from having to doing to being, which means when I have this thing, I will do what I need to do and then I will become this person. Whereas when we are talking about going the other way around, we actually first become that person, we become love, we become happiness, we become safety, we become freedom, because we have access to it right now. You have access to it right now. You have the freedom to feel it right now. You have the ability to feel it right now. And when you feel it right now, from that pure place, you're able to do the things and take the action, and which then eventually leads for you to have the things that you want. So that flips the narrative, because the old paradigm of first I will wait till I have this thing, then I will do, that comes from a place of waiting, and it also comes sometimes from a place of insecurity and lack of continuously doing or getting things in order to become someone. Being or becoming the person is not about faking or pretending or faking it till you make it. It's about tapping and embodying that essence, that dormant essence, that essence that is dormant right now of who you think you would be when that circumstance shows up.